Greetings, my friends, and welcome to another adventure in the world of Kriegeland. Everyone, let's have you all roll a Constitution saving throw to see how inebriated you are on the return journey.
The fair
We get
question.
advantage because we're dwarves, or no?
The dwarves get advantage.
Yep. Good old booze advantage.
25.
25?
I rolled a 19
Oh,
with
yeah.
advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I'm just at 17.
You guys are fine. You don't have any side effects. You're just tipsy, but it won't affect gameplay or anything. You land on the other side, and you kind of just start heading through the city streets. People kind of address you. Are you just trying to get you're in what's called the ferry from Pleasure Island lands you in Dung Hovel, which the locals actually the locals say shit hovel, but it's not an actual district of town. It's just the slum-ridden wastes of all the people that have let Pleasure Island destroy themselves, but they're out of money, so they can no longer be on the island. So they're just you got beggars and booze hounds and stuff all begging you guys for stuff. One tries to seize your barrel at one point, bird, but
Oh, I'm hitting him.
that's fine. You hit him and it deters him enough that he runs off. You can kind of cut across towards where a street sign kind of dictates you guys at some point. Where if you take a left, you'll go deeper into the Undercommons region. If you take a right, it'll lead to the Grey Sworn Gate, which is the Omni Temple.
I'm inclined to go to the Omni Temple.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, can I go spit on Formanicus's little shrine thing there?
You can when you guys get there for sure. Okay.
Yep.
On the way, a guy kind of approaches you. It's dark, and he says hey, you're the Heroes of Kriegeland, right?
It's like a dark alley. We're like,
Yeah. And
I think so.
And he's like, hey, wait, you guys. And his mannerisms and his voice sound human. So he just looks like a regular dressed guy at night.
That's yet to be fully decided, but we're in the running.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
we are.
Right.
We are the heroes. Yep.
Well, hey,
Oh,
no.
That's what they're calling us now? Okay, yeah.
He's just oh, well, I'm just a big fan. I'd heard, I've seen some of your guys' matches, and so I really had to meet you, and hey, look, he's I run a business. I was just thinking maybe you guys could come buy something, or I could show you some of my wares or something.
Oh, you want to sponsor us?
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
We
We can look at your stuff. I don't know if if what you have is useful to us, or if, depending on how high end it is, it might not be within our budget, but we'll see. I mean, doesn't hurt to look.
Can I roll an insight? This just seems weird.
Yeah, sure.
20.
Okay. You could tell that he's a little sweaty and nervous, and he seems weird and unsure of what he's saying, kind of.
Okay.
But he's just yeah, it's just around this corner. I could
What's
even
got
just bring some of the stuff out.
What's got you so nervous, kid?
He goes, look,
He's meeting his heroes. He's nervous. And I'm going to go and I'm going to give him a big sloppy drunk hug. Pat on his back.
he goes, oh, yeah, thank you. Look, someone offered me money to tell you guys to follow me around this corner back here.
Ooh.
He goes, I don't know. I didn't get a good look at him. He kind of just said he would pay me to tell you guys to come to my shop around the corner. I didn't really get it either. But he seemed, I don't know.
Valor, can you check that out for us?
Okay, he comes back and he says that he couldn't see anything because hawks aren't very good in the night, but he was able to use his other senses and kind of determine that there is someone hiding in the shadows in the next alley over. The hawk was like, I smelled really strange things, like unnatural type of things. I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, he kind of explains it as if it was, to you it sounds like fumes, maybe. It's how he tries to describe it to you.
You did very well. You're taking to this adventuring thing very, very well. I'm going to feed him some alcohol.
Oh.
Drunk bird. Hey,
He flies into a building or something.
you want? I'll go first. You guys hang back.
We'll follow you.
The guy's like,
All right.
The guy's like, I'm gonna get out of here, and he just like runs off the other way. The human guy.
Okay. Okay, I'll go.
Okay, so you round the corner. Are you stealthing? Or...
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth and a perception, and I will do the same since you both are kind of. You're kind of like don't expect each other, but also like don't. Yeah. So. Let's see.
Did the two of us roll perception as well?
He kind of said do your perceptions too. Go ahead and do your perceptions.
Probably,
it's more that he's just the first one round in the corner. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went about as well as I thought it would. 11.
Okay.
I have disadvantage.
26.
Right? Half plate
has disadvantage on stealth. Yeah.
Great. 10 total. Oh, well, wait, do I have... Hold on. My thing won't scroll down that far.
Performance issues. That's too bad, mate.
Eh. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so it's 12.
12 for your stealth.
Yeah, I have proficiency in it. So I rolled a 6. I have a +4 dex, and then
okay. And then what was everyone's perception? Sorry, one more time.
11.
11.
26.
Gosh.
10.
Okay. So you start to kind of round the corner, and you're like, right in like the last moment, you hear something kind of behind you. Something like stealth past you as you stealth past it. And you kind of both didn't notice each other. Well, he saw you initially, but then he like moved, and then Joseph kind of is next to Bird, and you guys hear something kind of like you hear someone like slip and like make a like scuff with a boot and like go like or something like make a like slight noise, and then you just hear like a dead run of like boots into the darkness, and you kind of like see where he went with your perception, but it looks like there was something about to go down, but like it didn't work out, and so someone must have fled the scene.
He went that way.
After
like
him, Bird.
It was just like a robber. I feel like this isn't really worth our time. I mean, it's probably just someone who's hungry. Or horny.
He specifically asked for us, Bird. He's coming after us.
He knows we're rich.
We gotta get him.
He watched us make a bunch of money. He doesn't know that we spend most of it.
I don't think people watched that.
Well, yeah, no one knows about the goblin caves yet. But you guys guys got like a chest of 200
They know about
gold.
the giant chest of gold.
Yeah, you guys had money. You guys got like bags of gold, and that was like documented
was, like,
enough to be public.
televised,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
I think we should go after him. But
Okay. Do you have a way to track?
I don't. I'm gonna run in the direction Bird pointed. Let's go.
Let's go after him. Okay.
Okay.
Roll another. Let's do. Is it survival? Do they use survival for
is
tracking?
tracking.
Okay, we're gonna do a survival roll against my
Oh.
my stealth.
I'm actually really good at that.
Oh, really?
So
That's
am I.
I am not. Do you want me to roll or?
But I get assistance and guidance.
I will aid you. Yes, I will use the help action.
Yeah.
That brings us to 25.
What'd you roll?
okay. You
19.
follow a few corners. You know, like someone must have passed by here, or like someone mentions like, "Hey, that guy like pushed past me," and you feel really confident. You take a few corners, but then like 3 corners later, you're just in a part of the city. It's unrecognizable, and you've kind of just the trail just runs cold, and you feel like you did well, but like he just evaded you and probably went that way instead of this way, and you made that one bad call at the end because he got a pretty dang good stealth roll. So he was able to get away. At the very end, maybe there was like something that was set up as a distraction or like a little bit of a dummy. He left a trinket of some kind. We'll say it's like
Ran into someone or
yeah, he
threw something through a
he
window or-
threw a person down and stumbled your guys away. Something happened where he got the like final thing, and it's like ooh, but yeah, he runs off into the night.
Sorry, guys. I thought I had him.
This is all your fault.
Must be some kind of rogue. Maybe it was one of those people from that cave we let go.
I don't know. They don't strike me as the subtle type.
I mean,
This
there were
also
2
seemed
rogues.
like way too amateur for that.
They were level 1 rogues. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
This didn't
We'll
even
move
feel
on.
like
Yeah,
this felt
exactly.
like
They
a
were
little
level
kid.
1. That's what he's getting at. Like this guy had to have been better based on what Joseph King's instincts are. Because he knows you were on his trail and you were like detective working him, but then he like just got that final slip at the end.
Yeah, I had him on the ropes, and he slipped it, guys. He slipped the trap. We lost him right there at the end.
Mm.
I don't know. That's just it feels like a different caliber of person. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like
Oh wow.
it's related to that.
Okay. Well, let's go get a room.
Go through the Gray Sworn Gate.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Gray Sworn Gate is kind of as it suggests. The main it's a full 10-foot stone wall that just cuts the island in half, and right in the middle is a giant stone gazebo type structure, like a giant pavilion. So it's a big opening to the wall. It doesn't have any gates or whatever, but to enter through the gate and into the pavilion, you're entering into like a big chamber where there are 12 giant statues of the 12 gods and all sorts of servants and spectators and people praying late at night and stuff like that. And they have like torches going and little altars and alms box like sections and all that stuff, and little offices built into the stone pillars and stuff. And it's just operating as kind of a neutral omni temple. There's servants of every person there except Vormanicus. His statue is alone, undusted, with no alms, no servants, nothing. Everyone else, there's at least somebody or something that is decorating it or presented in some way or whatever. So yeah, You
gonna go
guys
spit
you guys
before
see
Mana kisses
the
eye.
like the sculpted images of the gods as they are depicted by mortal man. It's a nice, awe-inspiring giant thing, but it's also like the middle of the night, so it's very there's just some people hanging out here. Do you guys just walk through and try to get to an inn, or you said you wanted to spit on Vermanicus's thing, right?
Yep, right in the eye. Just
Okay, go over and spit on it. One of the gray sworn attendants that's like sweeping nearby looks at you and shakes his head like disapproving. That's like you're not supposed to, have beef with any of the gods or whatever. Anything
and
you
he's not
feel
supposed to
or
break
have
my
anything to say
forest.
here, Joseph?
So
Sorry?
Do you have anything that you're doing here, or are you just like you worship a god outside of this pantheon? I don't know how you necessarily feel as you pass through a like section where like all 12 of them are kind of staring at you in a way.
tells one of the clerks, "There's one missing."
Yeah, I'm gonna just go up to one of the clerics that like obviously did work at like the temple and that, and just talk about adding an addition.
He's like,
We're gonna
what?
get all these
Excuse
guys
me?
to fight us.
What's going on? Okay, and so while you guys are kind of chatting in there and like moving your way through, actually, everyone roll a perception. I'm gonna try this again. This will be fun.
I'm great at that.
Yes, that's pretty good.
Like a
I'm
7.
gonna give myself guidance on that one. Yeah, 24.
Okay.
13.
Okay, so Bird, at the very last moment, you hear the familiar like clank of like a boot that like you realize all three of you turn around and a guy, he's like 5 feet away from you guys, but he has his hands up and he's dressed like he's like a mercenary looking type dark elf character. He's got like his hair pulled back. He's got pirate, almost like black pirate level trappings, some mingled armor. He's a dark elf. He's got a bandolier of little like potion-y looking type things on his belt, and strapped on his back is like a huge, really nice, heavy crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, well, I admit, at first I was curious when they asked me to kidnap you. And he points at Joseph King. He goes, unfortunately, I couldn't get the jump on you, even though you're intoxicated. And then he's like, luckily, you aren't quite as good at the city navigation as I am. But I'm familiar with the city, and I don't think you've ever been here. So I have to give you props, as it were. He's like, I am Drak, purveyor of mercenary deeds, slaver, and assassin. He says, you've made some enemies of late, Joseph King, and I was offered a substantial sum to bring you in alive. Of course, I'm never gonna go toe to toe with a few dwarves surrounding a spellcaster. So I missed my chance, and now I'm more just curious. Since I'm not getting the payday, why are you so important?
It'd be a lot easier for me to answer that if you were to tell me who tried to hire you.
So you would ask me to go against my own principles and my own business and my own undertakings to rat out my potential buyers? I'd be happy to, for as much as they are offering for your kidnapping.
So that's what we call a counteroffer. It's an interesting counteroffer. So let me see your counteroffer with a different counteroffer. You can't run, and I kick your ass, and then you tell me, or alternatively, we skip that step and you just tell me.
He goes, surely the potential heroes of Kriegeland wouldn't start a fight in sacred ground. The gray
Absolutely, we would.
gray sworn gate. You'd stir up a lot of trouble in the public eye. Could you present yourself as so uncouth? Not to mention, I have come on terms of goodwill. Let's not slink down to violent threats or anything.
I'll use you as a club to break that statue and point to Formanicus.
So,
Dwarf.
let's
He's
put
just
it
like
this way.
dwarves.
Is it really that uncouth when I'm just say, collecting the bounty on a known mercenary thug assassin for hire that clearly has probably a listing on a nearby bench for you with a reward?
I will not incriminate myself or mention if there are any bounties on
You
me.
started the conversation as admitting that you're a mercenary for hire and assassin. You already incriminated yourself.
Well,
I just wonder why you started the conversation giving me more information about yourself and then clammed up when I asked who hired you. Seems like an odd line in the sand to me.
I am more than happy to introduce myself to a man that I consider an equal of intellect, and I see I was right about it. I'm being honest, so, and maybe I'm always honest. That being said, I just wanted to know more about you.
The reason I'm asking who hired you is because there's a lot of people that don't like me for different reasons. I mean,
A man with many enemies. We are kindred indeed, my friend. We are kindred indeed. Well,
in fact, I'm currently standing in a building full of potential enemies.
yes, well, the gods are tricky business. That's why I serve them all, as it were. Gray Sworn, and he kind of looks over at a cluster of Gray Sworn who have clearly been starting to eavesdrop a little bit.
I myself serve the god Aquilpatum.
I see. Brave enough to bring up new gods. Well, to each their own, my friend. We all have our path. Now, that being said, I'll tell you who tried to hire me. I just want some money for it. If not, I will be off into the night, and perhaps we'll meet again.
If you're asking for money, can you tell me how much you're asking for? It'd certainly streamline this process.
Well, I don't like to make the first bid. It feels like a weak position to bargain from, but I can see you're a man of keen intellect. Let's both lay it all out on the table. I don't care about those who potentially wanted to hire me. I'll out them. 100 gold.
A lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold.
That's how much they were offering for his kidnapping.
Well, that obviously isn't going to happen, so you're not making the 100 gold.
Well then.
You'd be lucky, right? I mean, you could sell them out for 25 and at least you're making something. Or, like my friend said, we could beat it out of you. Sure, Calhoun has no problem with me doing that here.
I'm betting that we could give him the 100 gold and not assail this person. And we don't have to make another enemy tonight. Plus, when I'm handing him the money, we just tie him up with rope, get my 100 gold back, and then get the reward for the bounty of this self-proclaimed assassin. You haven't heard what we did in the latest event, and there's no way you could run, and I don't even have to hurt you. No one would stop me from taking a well-known
All
assassin
of these threats of
out of a
violence,
temple.
some potential heroes. I've heard enough. And
I didn't
he bonus
threaten you.
actions rogue speed runs just back into the city of the Undercommons.